This is ClickTeeside.com.
Hello and welcome to the Josh Ryan Radio Show, the radio show with a different guest each week. My name is Josh Ryan and today I am joined by Jay again, so not a different guest each week. That's ironic. Yep. And we're going to be speaking about indie games today, the best, the worst games, as well as our favourites. Don't go anywhere.
ClickTeeside.com.
Wow, Chainsmokers and Coldplay there. So Jay, how are you?
I'm alright, thanks.
You alright? Yeah?
Yeah.
Decided to come back on after last week's show?
Yeah.
Yeah? You really liked it?
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, good.
It's a fun thing to do.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I've missed you.
Oh, cheers.
I
Not like we live together.
never see you. Okay, so intro to you. Let's talk about you a little
Alright.
before we go into the main show.
Yeah, sure.
Because we didn't get to introduce you last week and the show didn't get recorded, so I want to just go over it a bit more.
Sure.
So, who are you?
I'm Jay.
You're Jay,
Yeah,
really?
I'm a computer games art student.
Ooh,
Yeah.
at Teesside University by
At
any chance?
Teesside University. Yes.
Ooh, you sounded like the actual advert there. That was weird.
Teesside.
Okay, so what's your favourite game?
Oh, that's a loaded question.
Favourite game of all time? First one that comes into your head.
Okay. First one that came to my head was Project Zomboid.
Alright, okay.
But in terms of non-indie games, Stalker, I think.
Okay, right.
Weird out of context.
Is
you
that
don't know
not an
what
indie
Stalker
game?
is.
Does that not count as an indie game?
No, it's got a publisher.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, right,
I
fair
forgot
enough.
who, but yeah.
Okay, so do you have a worst game of all time?
Yeah. The War Z. Let's be honest.
Really? You had a lot of fun playing that?
It's just one of those things. You know, it's not...
To be fair, I don't have I can't think of a worst game. It's hard to think of a worst game.
Well, you kind of disclude all the terrible, like, Xbox Live Arcade games and, like,
Well, yeah.
free-to-play games.
I just mean a game that you really didn't enjoy playing.
The War Z, then. Honestly,
Really? Alright,
yeah.
fair enough.
Like, you can squeeze fun out of it, but only with friends.
Only with
There's
friends,
no
yeah. There's
way I would
no...
play
You
that
can't
alone.
take it seriously.
No way.
No.
No.
Of course not. No. Okay, so we've already talked about the course you do, but let's describe it a little. What do you do on your course for anyone listening that wants to go to Teesside University?
Oh, okay. Well, hello. This is my advert for Teesside. So computer games art incorporates all the different kinds of methods of game creation. So you go through all the different processes like 3D modeling, concept art, games history, learning a bit more about the background and how it all started. So a bit of theory, but it's mostly hands-on stuff. I think also animation is something I'm doing right now. I'm first year in my second semester. So just everything that you need to know. And it's all covered to a decent degree, and obviously as we progress through the years it gets a lot more towards industry standard sort of stuff.
And you enjoying it?
Yes.
Really enjoying it, yeah? Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Looking forward to your second year, because we're getting close to it now.
Very much so.
Yeah.
That's where it starts to get...
That's
Because first year is all like... It's the same pretty much for like games art and games design and
Is it the
animation.
same stuff we've done in college?
Essentially.
Because me and Jay done a game art course in college.
Yeah.
Where we basically done everything, not just game art.
Pretty much.
But so is it just basically that?
Essentially.
But
a bit more in depth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Okay. I asked you your favourite game, but let's go a bit more specific. What about your favourite indie game?
Favorite indie game, Project Zomboid.
Project Zomboid.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely, 100%.
Is the War Z an indie game?
No, I
Okay,
don't think so.
So do you have a worst indie game?
No.
No.
As
Can't
I
think
said,
of-
like, you play so many terrible like indie
Yeah.
games, but you don't really think of them. You can't go hard on them.
No.
Like,
Of course.
the developers, they usually they're working solo or very small teams, and they tried. And most of the time, anyway, it's a game that personally just doesn't appeal to me. Like, I didn't like Braid, but that is also considered one
You
of...
didn't like Braid?
I didn't like Braid.
Ah, a lot of people do like that.
But to be fair, I think I played it a long time ago. I feel like if I were to revisit it,
Yeah.
I'd look at it from a different
Yeah,
perspective.
yeah, of course, yeah.
A lot of people don't like Fez. I thought Fez was alright.
Is that the 2D, 3D one?
Yes.
Yeah.
The one made by Phil Fish, the one that everyone hates.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. No, I don't really have a specific most hated game.
Okay, so alright, worst indie game. Let's think of it like this. You look at there's developers that don't develop. They get a Kickstarter, they'll
Yeah.
get all the money for it, and then they'll just abandon the game.
Okay.
That does happen. I can't remember what games it's happened with, but that does happen.
Mm-hmm.
So that could be classed as bad developing.
Yeah.
That I think that's because you're not listening. A lot of early access. A lot of early access games do listen to the community, which is why Kerbal Space Program and Subnautica, Prison Architect have done so well.
Yeah, Starbound, I think, is still
Starbound,
catering
yeah.
towards audiences, adding
course,
more
yeah.
fresh content
Definitely.
frequently.
And everyone says Starbound copied Terraria, but I disagree
Come
completely.
on.
It's
No,
such a different game.
It's very, very different. A lot of people still prefer Terraria. That's still getting support. I
Really?
think. Yeah, I believe so.
Actually, Terraria's been updated loads, yeah.
Yeah.
And I went back to Minecraft. Whew,
Oh, recently.
Whew,
they did.
yeah.
Yeah.
Me
How
and
was
a
that?
friend,
Well, that's not
um,
indie anymore.
isn't it?
They have a publisher.
Who?
I forget.
I didn't know they had
I remember developers. I don't remember publishers.
I didn't know they had a publisher. Oh.
I believe so.
Oh, right, okay.
yeah.
I thought it was just Mojang. They don't need a publisher.
Not really. They have a lot of money.
But either way, that game has been updated so much. Like, I stopped playing that. God, when did I stop playing that game?
It was a while ago.
A long time ago.
We kind of sometimes revisit it.
I
Not
revisited it
often.
the other day with a friend, and
Yeah.
they've added polar bears, they've added new enemies. I can't remember the name of them. They have such weird names. They have new villages in it.
Ah.
They have new monuments, and there's just so much stuff in it
I
now.
haven't
It's
paid any
unbelievable.
attention to it at all.
And a YouTuber done a video on it recently where he was like just surprised at what everything was. Like, you can, I don't know if you've seen it, but you can make a Pokemon game. Someone has made a Pokemon game in Minecraft.
Oh, yes. I saw
Pokemon
that.
Red.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's incredible.
Yeah, yeah,
like, and it uses the actual controls of the keyboard. You're not like
People
pressing
are getting really crafty.
down. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the amount of command blocks on it. Remember Redstone?
Yeah.
Like,
People did make games using Redstone.
yeah, but remember Redstone? It's not used anymore. It's all command blocks now. It's just weird.
Oh, command block's their own thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
command blocks go into other command blocks, and then it just sets off loads of commands.
wow.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. So yeah, that I don't know. Indie games, a weird one. Some good developers, some bad developers, but who knows? I think indie gaming will take over, but we'll talk about that later. So coming up next, we've got "Shape of You" by Ed Sheeran. This has been stuck in Jay's head for the past day or so, or however long. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
But I thought I'd put it on again just to get it stuck in your head once more.
You said you were going to do that, isn't you?
Don't go anywhere. We've got lots more coming up. I'm in love with the shape of you.
Nice.
No?
Beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Okay, that's going to be stuck in your head for the next day now.
Yep.
Oh, God, I'm going to be playing games with you on Titanfall 2. That's the only bit you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so we are looking at the top... Oh, God, how many games? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 games on Steam. I've got written down, but then we've got more. So,
Yep.
top indie games on Steam. Top of the list is Sim Airport.
Never heard of it. Never heard of it. Ever.
Which is it's brand new, so I'm not surprised.
Airport sim.
It's
in
an
the
airport
sim-
simulator. It's a lot like Prison Architect. Like,
Right.
I've got it. Well, yeah, I've got it, yeah.
What, sim airport?
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
didn't realise.
I've seen a lot of videos on it, and I decided to buy it
Yeah.
just because it looks very good. But I've played it. There's not much content in it at the moment.
Yeah.
Don't know why it's doing the top. I think it's getting a lot of views on YouTube, just a tutorial of it, or a lot of YouTubers are playing it. Not big YouTubers, but like them small channels that you find that
Yeah.
are just going over the features and
I'm
stuff.
surprised to see that on the
Yeah.
like on the top. of all
Ours, yeah,
places.
it's
strange.
out of top, yeah. But it's not a bad game, to be fair. But there's also another one that's coming out called Airport CEO, I think. It's not out yet. It's still in like really early access, but it's got way more features than that one has.
Yeah.
So, and that one looks completely better. It just looks so much better.
Damn. Competition.
Yeah, it's so weird. I don't know why airport simulators are a thing now. I never thought.
I mean, people are into. You get such like tight knit communities for certain like.
to be fair, yeah,
strange
I
simulations.
liked it. I like airport
Yeah.
simulation. I like building an airport. It was fun.
Train sim is a
Yeah.
really tight knit community.
Exactly,
Around that.
yeah,
People
yeah.
love that.
But Sim Airport is not flying the airplanes; it's actually just building the airport.
Building the airports. Yeah.
So I think that's pretty cool. Second on the list is RimWorld. Never played it.
I've heard of it.
I've heard a lot of good stuff about
I've
it.
seen gameplay of it. Although the gameplay that I've seen was with mods.
Ah,
So it's a
okay.
very moddable game from what I've heard. Survival based. I think it's in a similar vein as Dwarf Fortress.
Yeah.
So resource collecting and managing all that kind of thing.
All right. Okay. So it's. Is it? Do you think it looks good?
I'm not a fan of the visual art style, but
Okay. Fair enough.
although I can't really remember. it was a while back that I saw gameplay of it.
Yeah. Well, it's second on the list, so it must be doing. It must
be good. Yeah.
It has to be good. I mean, I imagine it's open to certain audiences again, like most like every game.
Yeah, definitely.
But I don't know. It's
It's one of those hardcore.
I'm not
survival-
bothered about it.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not-
not. It's not my kind of game
No,
personally.
it's definitely not my kind of game either. Black Wake is
That's popular as
That's
well.
very
That's
popular. But you
really-
know why? because YouTubers play it.
Definitely. Yeah. I've
Um,
seen some recent gameplay. It looks janky. You
Does
know?
it?
It looks a bit janky.
I only watched a tiny bit of gameplay. I wasn't that bothered about it because there was a game I played a few years ago, which was almost the same thing, but you're in the air.
Right.
I forgot what it's called. You'll know what I
Guns
mean.
of Icarus.
That's the one.
Yes.
Yeah, I played that a few years ago. I don't think I had any friends that had it, so I played it by myself with some other people. So
Yeah.
that I enjoyed that. So I think Black Wake is around the same idea.
How much is it? Was it like?
I'm not sure.
We can check. We can check.
We can
it
check
over.
right now. Okay, I'll just go on to the. Well, I think it could work.
I'm quite interested
I don't
in.
know, I can't think.
I'm personally kind of
You can't find it.
can't find it. I think if depending on the price point, if it's not too expensive, I'd be kind of interested personally.
Yeah,
I think,
I think
if you get it, it's one of those games where you need a team. You know.
Oh yeah,
You want to
100%.
absolutely 100% coordinate and just.
Yeah, it looks very.
It looks like one of
fast.
those games where.
It looks very fast.
Yeah. And
Like-
you've got to just run around and go crazy. and-
It's multiplayer only, I imagine.
yes,
Yeah,
I believe so.
a lot of games are now. It's really annoying.
Well, I mean, some people prefer it that way.
I guess so. Yeah,
It's easier to create a game that way, especially for indies. I mean,
Yeah, true. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Just look at Call of Duty. Actually, the single players on them aren't that bad, so I can't really say that.
And, I can't
But
remember the last one. I
No
played.
one gets hyped for a Call of Duty single player release.
Not really.
They're all waiting for the multiplayer gameplay or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. Factorio's next on the list. I'm presuming you've seen this.
I
It's-
have not really.
No,
No.
all right,
You-
okay. You've heard of it though.
I've heard of it.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of gameplay on it actually. It does look good because I like these factory kind of games. Because I played a game called Beyond with an Eye. Oh, I forgot the name of it.
Can't remember.
Oh
I wouldn't know.
I'll try and get it for the next part. But yeah, it's a factory building game, 2D, well, top down, where you basically build a
Factory.
a factory,
An
but-
automated sort of
Yeah.
survival thing.
yeah,
is it?
you set up treadmills and they take the coal and mine it by itself. It's
Right.
like the Minecraft mods you get. Where I don't know if you've seen the Minecraft mods where you
yeah.
can set up pipes that go from this place to this place. And
Yeah, so just automating.
automated
whole
materials,
thing, yeah.
basically, yeah. And then you have to defend your base as well. So,
I heard.
and the enemies are scary. But yeah, it looks like a pretty good game, so I'm not surprised that's at the top.
Yeah.
Miscreated.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, you have.
Have I?
It's the DayZ ripoff.
Which one?
The one that's got the same font. You've definitely seen it.
I think I don't remember any gameplay off the top of my head.
I haven't seen any gameplay of it, but I just remember everyone saying that. Some people have said it's a lot better than
Really?
DayZ, but some people say it's not.
I mean, they wouldn't have to try too hard.
So, so I don't know. It's weird that way, like that.
Yeah.
I had a guest on a few weeks ago, Tom, who said it was a lot better than DayZ and he prefers it way more.
Right.
But then I had another guest on a few weeks ago that said it wasn't and that it was awful.
Hmm.
So the opinions on it are really mixed. But how much is it?
It is.
$14.99, or you can get it
That's
for a 4-pack for
not bad.
£50.
I mean, DayZ's more expensive than that.
Yeah, and I don't know. Like I think we need to play them and test them out a little.
Yeah.
But it's a hardcore. Yeah, it's literally the exact. Look at the screenshots. It looks the exact
It
same.
looks really similar. Wow.
Survival game set in a post-apocalyptic future. You will need to survive against mutants, players, and even Mother Nature. So it's basically the same thing.
It looks like I had base building as well. In the
Does DayZ have base? It doesn't, does it?
not really. No.
Not really.
Not
so it
really.
does.
Actually, no, it doesn't.
No.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
It's been a while.
Golf with your friends.
Never played it.
That's another one that I saw so many YouTubers play.
Yeah.
Haven't
I've seen it around.
haven't really looked at it myself. Well, I've seen gameplay on that. It looks quite fun, but only if you've got a massive group of friends. It wouldn't work with like 2 players.
Yeah.
Well, it might, but not. I don't think it'd be that fun.
Yeah.
It's literally what it is in the title. It's golf.
It's golf.
But
I mean,
it's
kinda-
very cartoony and very it's very funny.
There's an audience for that.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's a very funny game.
Yeah.
Because there's different mods and such.
Yeah.
Next up is Rocket League. However, I thought it was just the normal version. It's not. It's the Game of the Year edition, so it must be finished with all DLC now.
Yeah.
All mods are it. I don't think there is DLC. Is there? No, I don't think there is DLC. They've released a lot of free mods with it,
Oh, right.
which is cool. Ice hockey, basketball, on a football game. Basically
Yeah.
a football
I mean,
game.
why not?
It's really good. Rocket League is an exceptional game.
Yeah.
Really well developed game.
Played on a PS4.
Yeah.
Yeah, played a bit on PS4. It was actually really fun.
It's a lot more fun with your friends, I've figured. I played it by myself, and I really enjoyed it, but I haven't played as many hours as other people have. Like, I've got a friend on Steam who's played like 1,000 hours of it, and each game is like 5 minutes long.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine playing it for that long. It's just not right, unless you can up the game time. Still, even like it's just weird.
Yeah.
Next on this, Hollow Knight.
Hollow Knight.
That was.
You don't know about this one?
I don't know about this one, no. But you were like, oh, Hollow Knight.
Hollow Knight. I've been watching a streamer recently play Hollow Knight. Looks really fun, actually. It's if you've ever heard of a game called Salt and Sanctuary, it's basically the same thing. So it's Dark Souls-esque, very focused on most of the core elements that make Dark Souls.
Yeah.
So it's super difficult.
I can't imagine a 2D Dark Souls though.
It exists.
Is it-
Salt and Sanctuary was one before it, which had a more prominent gothic theme. This one's more cartoony and it's all hand drawn. It looks
Right,
really
okay.
nice. Yeah, it's there's nothing really.
Have you looked at it? Like, do you like it?
It looks fun.
It looks fun.
It looks fun. But at the same time,
Do you think it's worth $10.99?
$10.99. Yeah.
Well, you had to go.
I would
so-
say so. It looks like it has a lot of content, a lot of like personal progression going through the game, a lot of cool bosses and stuff. It's got the very like bare bones bosses with
Yeah.
you fought, like get used to the pattern of their moves and sort of accommodate for them. It looks fun.
Yeah.
It looks fun, and the art style's like really nice.
Well, I never really. I played a bit of Dark Souls 3, but I never really got into. I got past like. I didn't even get past the first boss.
It's hard. It's hard.
I never played any of the other Dark Souls either. So,
Yeah.
and then there's also Bloodborne, which is
of course.
obviously a PlayStation exclusive that everyone loves.
Yeah.
I think everyone that's loved Dark Souls loves Bloodborne. Even people that haven't played Dark Souls love Bloodborne. So,
Yeah.
I think Bloodborne's a good one, but that's not an indie game really. So,
It's not in the game.
it's I don't know. Hollow Knight. I think it might be. Is it still? Is it early access? No, it's not.
No.
No, it's not early access. Oh, right, okay. I thought it might be. Most indie games are, so I thought it might be. Coming up, we're going to be speaking about a few more indie games, and then we're going to be going on to the news for this hour. And then later on in the show, we're going to be speaking about the future of indie gaming and what it's going to be like. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
We're going to do that at the end of every song now.
Sure.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we spoke about Sim Airport, RimWorld, Black Wake, Factorio, Miscreated, Golf with Your Friends, Rocket League, and Subnautica. And no, we didn't speak about Hog. No, we didn't. No, we
You
didn't.
just gave away. Spoiler.
I speak about Subnautica in every show. It's a fantastic game. Buy it. I really, really.
Not my kind of game.
I think you'd love it, honestly.
Really?
I really do.
I'm not into it.
No.
I've seen so much gameplay. I don't know.
I didn't like it when I seen gameplay, but I tried it out and I really liked it. Did we speak about Hollow Knight?
Yep.
Yep. Space Engineers we didn't speak about. Okay, that's currently in beta. We played that. Space Engineers is exactly what it is.
Yep.
Exactly what it is in the title. It's a engineering where you build your base in
Build your ships, put
in-
together things,
yeah,
make
in-
different contraptions
in
order
space.
to mine resources on
yeah,
asteroids
and
and
there's
planets.
new planets on it now.
planet I
Well,
haven't
I
played.
say now, but that's been on there for ages
Been on
now. I
there for a
think.
while.
Yeah.
I haven't touched it ever since then.
Yeah. So that's currently $18.99. I think we bought it when it was a lot cheaper.
Really? Was it cheaper?
I'm pretty sure it was.
Maybe. We got it on
Um,
release, didn't we? Like
Not released,
close-
just after, like
close
close,
to
to
release,
release when there
yeah.
was like hardly anything in it. It was basically just base building. We need to go back to it.
Still fun.
The beta now though has got planets in. It's got new ships in. It's got I think it's got AI in now.
Ooh.
I think it has enemies in. It has all sorts in now. It's weird because I remember first playing it and it had having nothing in.
Yeah.
And we built our ships and I kept
Just
crashing them into the base.
Dogfighting. And,
Yeah. It was a really good game, but then we just stopped playing it.
Yeah. New releases and stuff came by. So
Yeah. Everspace, we hadn't heard of this.
I haven't heard
We've
of it.
looked at it on Steam. It's a space.
single player
Roguelike.
sort of non-linear story.
Really
game.
liked the graphics.
It looked really pretty.
Yeah.
Although with a space game, you kind of you can go the extra mile.
Yeah,
with graphics.
true, yeah.
It's not too
'Cause
much.
there's not
to
much you have to
worry
do, yeah.
about.
But yeah, it looked really, really good.
Really nice. Good
Um,
dogfighting by the looks of it. Looks fun.
Yeah, you have to weave in and out of asteroids and
The usual space
objects.
stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Looks fun though.
There's too many space games.
Well, they all do. They all try and
They all
accomplish
try and do
different things.
this-
Some focus on like
I was gonna say the
dogfighting
same thing.
specifically.
Yeah.
Some sort of. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Eve Valkyrie and. Well, that's a VR only one, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah.
Is
yeah.
it?
That's the one I tried. Yeah. Eve Valkyrie.
Is there another one though?
There's the main Eve game, which is like.
Oh, right. I thought
totally
Eve Valkyrie
different.
was VR and.
No.
Oh, right,
It's VR. I meant to say Elite Dangerous when I said that, but I said Eve Valkyrie for some reason.
Well, Elite Dangerous is VR as well, but.
Yeah, it does have support. And there's Star Citizen as well, but
Yeah.
that's a whole another thing.
Okay, Gary's Mod. That was one I was surprised to see. You weren't that surprised.
No, I mean,
I
As
got
you
that
said,
when I
you-
first got my PC.
yeah, when
and
you said like. People keep on
Yeah.
people keep on trickling in and out of like PC gaming, and like
Yeah.
that is the
I
first
think
thing
there's
people get.
a lot more players are going to PC now.
Yeah.
It's expensive, but you get good time out of it.
Yeah,
It's
the
worth it.
sales are amazing.
It's very worth it. Yeah, the games are much cheaper. Like
Yep.
a game on Xbox One, let's say, is like £50 when it comes out.
Yeah,
On Steam, it'd be like at the most 40.
yeah, and then you can go on CD key websites.
Yeah,
and get a CD
and,
key
yeah,
like free and cheap.
and that's still spotting the developer. If you're on certain websites, just don't use G2A.
Yeah,
Okay, so yeah, Gary's Mod is just a basic. But you have to get TF2, not TF2.
well, yeah.
you can. Yeah, I
Any
didn't
of the
install
any of the
TF2 when I
Source
played it the
games,
other day.
any of the Source games.
Is there only one you have to install? 'Cause I
I,
installed Counter Strike Source and something else.
Half-Life.
Half-Life, yeah,
yeah, I mean those are the main ones that you need.
yeah,
Especially if you want to play things like Trouble in Terrorist Town or
Yeah.
Prop Hunt, the main ones.
yeah. It's. Imagine if they made a Gary's Mod 2.
Well,
Well,
stay tuned.
okay. Lego Worlds has just released a
Oh, yeah.
full release.
I know I think not the one of the developers. He graduated from Teesside University.
Really?
Yeah, from the games art course, I think, or game design course.
Ooh,
Jack Chapman.
I didn't know that.
Yep, and
That's awesome.
yeah, he finished Lego Worlds recently.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's super
That's
cool.
really cool.
I was talking to him just before I started uni myself, and he was saying how, I got an interview tomorrow to become the lead thingy of
No way.
Lego Worlds.
The lead thingy.
I don't know. I might be wrong.
Yeah. Well, you know.
It's a major role in the company, and
That's
yeah,
great.
it's
That is
super cool.
fantastic. That gives me hope. Not
Yeah.
for me,
And
because I don't do games anymore.
The
but
first time I met him was at Tees Expo when we were still back at college.
wow.
We went and talked to him and tried out his game. I think you were there.
Really?
Yeah.
I was there. Yeah.
Yeah.
In the tower.
Yeah, it was one of the
the
them.
Teesside University Tower. It was
Yeah.
it was the campus at Darlington.
Yeah, we met him.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
wow.
Now, Lego Worlds.
That's incredible.
Yeah,
That's a big accomplishment.
yeah.
But
Props to
however,
Jack Chapman.
a lot of people are saying Lego Worlds is bad because they had a creative mode in it, a free mode in it,
Right.
where you could do whatever you want, you can build whatever you want, but now you
Yeah.
have to play the full single player to get it, and a lot of people are getting triggered over that.
That's not good. If you build a Lego game, you gotta have.
Yeah, exactly.
Free.
So you have to go through the whole single player, and the single player is collecting like the gold blocks, where you
Yeah.
collect a certain amount of.
Are you
good
sure?
blocks
Are
to
you
get a
sure
gold
about
block.
that?
Yeah, 100%.
Because I think I watched a stream recently of someone playing it, and he got to a point not too far in where he could start building his own things.
Oh well, I've heard that you have to get to the end, but
Right.
you can't do it from the start anyway.
No.
Which is, I think that's a bad point because I did play Lego Worlds a few years ago and I really enjoyed it
Yeah.
when it first got
It
released.
looks like a
so-
good game.
It is, yeah. It's great. I mean, it's definitely certain audiences towards it because I didn't spend that much time on it before I got bored. It's
Yeah.
individual block placing.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's not a bad game.
Yeah.
Rust is in the list.
Yep, the game that I recently bought and refunded.
Really? You
Yeah.
refunded it?
Mhm.
Why?
Well, first of all, the performance is garbage.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I know my PC isn't like the best thing, but it should.
Oh, it should run that.
Should run
yeah,
Rust,
yeah,
yeah.
definitely.
But I mean, I do love Facepunch Studios. The guys.
Oh,
who
I forgot they made it.
made-
Yeah.
Yeah, people made Gary's Mod.
Yeah,
made
yeah,
Rust,
yeah. I forgot about that.
Um,
God, they went from Gary's Mod to Rust.
yeah.
I've never bothered with Rust. It just doesn't look like my kind of thing. Like, it's
I-
too many survival
I
games.
wasn't too into it. Not only the frame rate issue, it's just the gameplay as well.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan personally, but a lot
Is
of
it
people
grindy?
enjoy it. No, basic survival shtick.
Oh.
Gather resources, craft things, and survive. And it's got the whole like Ark thing where when you log off, you stay there.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Right, right. Well, Ark isn't a bad game, but
I never played it.
yeah.
I wouldn't. Can't run Rust.
don't
Can't run that.
100%. God, Ark is so badly optimized.
Yeah.
Okay, so on the second page, there's games such as Euro Truck Simulator, which I was really surprised to see because that's really old now.
Yep.
Because American Truck Simulator came out.
Yeah. Not many people jumped onto that.
No, I was really excited for that, and I got it. I played it.
It's not too different, is it?
No, it's lit by a bit. It's basically the same thing.
Yeah. Okay.
So-
well, that's kind of disappointing.
Yeah, it is. But the it's a lot more detailed. Like the world
Yeah.
is so much more better. So much
I
more
mean,
better.
just in general,
So much
like
better.
America's kind of
A lot more detailed.
yeah, than Europe.
Yeah, true.
But Euro Truck Simulator, we've had many fun times on the
Oh
multiplayer
yeah,
mod.
100%.
That game is
100%.
even like the first game I'm gonna play if I ever get like a steering wheel that's
Yeah,
high quality.
Euro Truck Simulator.
Is Euro Truck.
Yeah, 100%.
100%.
I would, yeah.
Definitely.
With VR as well. Oof.
Oh
It'd be incredible.
yeah.
What else is there? Assetto Corsa, which is a
Driving game.
a racing game.
Simulation, I think mostly.
I was just gonna say it's basically Project Cars,
Yeah.
but a different version of it. It's just certain cars, I think.
Each one of the games, Project Cars and Assetto Corsa, and
Yeah,
whatever
and
else
Project
there
Cars
is.
2 has just been announced as well.
Oh god, yeah.
So
They all kind of go for different things.
Yeah.
I think some people say, oh, they prefer Assetto Corsa for this minute detail over Project Cars.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
all right. Stardew Valley.
That's
Still
still going.
can't believe that. I got it in a humble bundle monthly.
Oh, you have it?
Yeah, but never played it.
Oh, really?
I done it for a video and then never played it again.
Did you ever play Harvest Moon, though?
No,
You never had Harvest
No.
Moon? Okay, well, that's what the game's based on.
no, I know, but I never really bothered with it.
See, I played Harvest Moon.
Have you played Stardew Valley?
No.
You haven't.
No.
Okay.
It looks fun. I've seen a lot of gameplay on it. But
It's really cheap as well for what it is. $10.99.
Yeah.
I believe there's a
the
lot of
amount
content in it.
content you
Yeah.
get in that, it's insane.
Yeah.
So that's a steal.
Gang Beasts is in the
Ooh.
list. Obviously, one of my favorite games.
Yeah.
Really, really enjoyed it. I met the developers of it and they recognised me. I was buzzing.
Yeah.
'Cause I was one of the first people to actually play it and get it recognised. It shot my YouTube channel up,
Yeah.
which was fun. Yeah, it was a really fantastic game. The only bad thing about the game is that they don't update it enough. It's got such a slow update cycle.
Oh, really?
It's really bad, unless I haven't been looking at it. But
Didn't they get a publisher?
yeah,
So,
what they called?
Is it still classed as an indie game?
Oh no, technically not. No, it's in the indie game category,
I
but
guess.
it's early access. But
Yeah.
yeah, they did get a publisher. Well, who was it? It was the one that does like every indie game.
17?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
No?
We'll,
Maybe.
we'll look an update.
Yeah.
One Shot, never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
It's a surreal top-down puzzle adventure game with unique gameplay capabilities. You are to guide a child through a mysterious world on a mission to restore its long-dead son. Jesus
Oh, it's like a
Christ.
pixel art style sort of game. It looks
Oh,
alright.
I like the style of it.
Very, very vibrant.
Yeah.
Very pretty. Looks cool.
Very. Ooh, I don't know.
It's one of those puzzle
That
games, though.
doesn't- yeah.
It looks kind of similar, like, to Undertale, but don't quote me on that.
Did you ever play Undertale?
No.
I never. I got it. I was so excited for it, and then I played the first like half an hour, and then never went back to it.
I played the
Everyone
demo.
goes on about it as well.
I wasn't too big on it.
No, neither
maybe
was
if
I. I was quite surprised.
maybe if I went back to it, it would be a bit better. But
Next on the list, Miscreated. We've already spoke about that
Oh,
one.
yeah.
It's your turn now. Your turn to speak about
I
this
mean-
bit. Ty the Tasmanian Tiger 2.
yeah, I've played the first one on PS2.
Yeah.
I think the first one, maybe. And apparently, Ty the Tasmanian 2 is on early access on Steam. I didn't know these games were on PC now.
No.
Very surprising.
Yeah.
Um,
very.
I don't even know if Ty the Tasmanian Tiger 2 was a thing for PlayStation, like on consoles. But it seems as though this is, if that was the case, this is just a sort of a PC version, I guess,
Yeah.
with all the enhanced visuals and 4K support and stuff like that.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So next on the list is like The Forest, Prison Architect, and Northgard. Never really heard of them.
No.
City Builders and Prison Builders, I guess.
Yep.
But yeah, we're gonna leave that bit there, just because we've been speaking about that for a while. Coming up next is the news. Don't know if I'll be able to get it in time, but if not, we'll run it over to the second hour. But there's a lot of good news coming this week, so stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. And it's some good news. I've got a game that comes out, or it's coming. It's coming out later this year, and it's a game Jay showed me like a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. It was in college.
Right.
So I'm excited to
I don't
tell you
remember.
about that. But
Okay.
yeah, we'll get to that.
Ooh.
Stay tuned. That was my
That was-
impression of the.
Probably ruined everyone's ears.
Nah, it's fine.
Okay.
Okay, so the news. We've got 6 minutes to talk about the news. Mass Effect Andromeda. I can't even say it.
Andromeda.
Andromeda. I always say Andromeda. Andromeda. I can't remember. Whatever. It released yesterday in the US and tomorrow in the UK. But there's obviously there's the early access trial from Origin, which I've played a little bit of. It's getting bad reviews for the first few hours of gameplay. The combat is apparently okay, and everyone expected bad combat from it because the other Mass Effect Effects apparently have bad combat. I've never played any of the other Mass Effects. I really want to download them. I've got them ready to play.
Really?
Yeah, I want to play them, but
I've never really. I've played a bit of the first one, but it doesn't appeal to me.
doesn't appeal to you.
No,
I
it's not.
really, honestly, I really like Andromeda. I've played
Really?
the first hour and a half ish, and I really enjoyed it.
I haven't followed it at all.
Neither have I.
No.
But because I'm paying $3.99, and I thought I'd download it for that Origin Access thing.
Right.
So I thought I'd give it a go, and it's, I'm enjoying it. It's all right.
Yeah.
But apparently the reviews are all like it's awful writing, it's badly written characters, animations are all over the place. That's a true one. I don't know if you've seen the gifs.
No.
Oh, I need to show you them. They're so bad.
Oh, but.
The animations when you run, it like goes side to side in a funny. Oh, it's so weird.
Great.
But yeah, I don't know. It doesn't look. The
Yeah.
animations are awful, but I'll update next week when I play a bit more of the game. YouTube are killing annotations to make way for more mobile-friendly ways. They're killing annotations on May the 2nd. All current annotations that are on videos will stay, but from May 2nd onwards, you can't you can't make annotations again
So
on your videos.
slowly but surely, all those videos with like the full video
Yeah.
size like annotations. That
You can't.
link
You could. They got rid of them anyway.
Oh really?
Because you have to have them smaller. You can't. They've only go up to a certain limit.
Oh really? Good.
So,
Well, people still
but they
filled up
introduced that years ago.
the screen. Roll.
Oh, I know. Yeah, they used to do multiple ones. Yeah. That was really annoying. I'm glad there's an off one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's a really weird thing to do. Like, I think they should not kill annotations, but make them mobile friendly as well, because they've never been mobile friendly. They introduced them video tiles. I don't know if you've probably seen them on a video,
Yeah,
end of
yeah.
a video.
Yeah.
You can only make them in the last 20 seconds of a video.
Okay.
So now you can't annotate anyone to go to, like, let's say Total Biscuit, for example.
Yeah.
He, on his news videos, on his podcasts, he links the channels of everyone on annotations
Right.
under their name.
Oh yeah.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah.
But now he won't be able to do that after this, so
Oh.
I think killing them is a bad idea. I think they should just replace them for something mobile.
People will get used to it.
I know, but
YouTube does what the hell they want.
no,
They change
that is
things
literally
all
the
time.
tagline.
Yeah.
I think that's the tagline now. It's so weird. A Wii emulator, the developers of a Wii emulator.
Is it Cemu?
I'm not sure about the developer name. No.
Okay, fantastic.
Why?
No, I mean like the name of the emulator.
I'm not sure.
Was it a Wii U emulator?
Yeah.
Did you say?
No, a Wii emulator.
Oh, just a Wii.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know how you'd play a Wii emulator on your PC, but
There are ways people.
of course they do. The developers have introduced a feature in it in which you can now buy Wii games directly from the Wii Shop channel on the emulator itself.
Oh, that's cool.
So, and then it gives Nintendo the money itself.
Oh, sick.
That's really cool.
That's
That's like a
awesome.
really good, because when you're using emulators, a lot of people say it's pirating
Yeah.
because you're obviously getting the game for free.
Yeah.
With like PS2 emulators and such. So now with the Wii emulator, you don't have to do that. You can just buy the games directly from the Wii Shop, which I think is a really cool idea.
It's much better than going through the, because it's not piracy if you rip the content directly from like an actual disc that you own.
Yeah.
So if you own the Wii U game, there's a
It's- yeah,
convoluted
yeah,
method
of
to
course,
get
yeah,
the
yeah.
game from
Yeah,
thingy, yeah.
of course.
So that's good.
That's a
good.
really good way of doing it. I don't know how expensive they're going to be on the Wii Shop channel. Like, I don't know if anyone will invest in that to make a game work on a PC. That might not even work.
Yeah.
But last week,
they make it work.
PlayStation are bringing PS4 games to PC by using the subscription service. So a lot more games coming to PC,
Good.
which is awesome.
Good. Really good.
Monopoly. I know this is technically gaming news.
Right.
Well, that was. Will replace free classic tokens, so the free of the playing pieces,
Yeah.
with three others. They're getting rid of the boot, the thimble, and the wheelbarrow
Okay.
for a penguin.
Better.
I don't know, like,
Well-
it's just animals now. You've got the dog, you've got the cat.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, nothing wrong with animals.
It's weird stuff, though, isn't it? It's meant to be weird. I don't know. A rubber duck.
Yeah.
And
Well,
get this one.
It's not really rubber, is it? Yeah, go on.
Wait, that's what it was described as. I don't know. Oh yeah, I didn't think of one. And you ready for this one?
Okay.
T-Rex.
Okay. Fantastic.
A T-Rex in Monopoly.
Ah.
That just doesn't seem right.
Well, it's better to aspire to be a T-Rex than a bloody boot.
True, yeah, true.
one
But
looks
I
forward
always
to
thought
playing.
Monopoly was the weird stuff.
Yeah.
PlayStation 3 production has just ended in Japan. Or no, is ending in Japan soon, which means it'll end everywhere else as well, everywhere that's doing the production for it.
Yeah.
After just over a decade of being on sale, it went on sale November 2006. So just over a decade, 11 years-ish. No, just over 10 years really, 10 years and a bit. And I was thinking, it's only been a decade. I thought they'd keep it for a bit longer.
A bit longer. I
But-
was gonna say.
So I'd recommend buying PS3s as soon as you can if you don't have one.
Yeah.
Um,
PS4's backwards compatible with PS3.
No.
games. Yeah, okay, that's dumb.
Oh no, wait. There's certain games that
Certain
you can
games.
download. And then but the PS4 went on sale in 2013. So is that gonna go off production 2023? Because that's pretty soon.
That's soon.
That's like actually, nah, it's not that soon.
Not too soon.
But it's still, I don't know. It seems a bit weird.
Yeah.
A channel named Waterjet on YouTube have taken a Nintendo Switch and put a water jet to it while it was turned on to see how long it will last. With a massive hole in the front, 3 triangles in the front of it, it lasted 3 minutes and 46 seconds turned on. That is incredible. That is like wow. That is a
haven't-
long time.
I haven't seen any not hardware. Well, yeah. Physical problems with the Switch.
No.
No. It's mainly
it's-
software stuff.
It's being named as the best, like the most
Most
durable console.
resilient, yeah.
Which is incredible.
Damn.
Coming up, we're going to be speaking about more indie games and a tiny bit more news. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome. This is ClickTeeside.com.
Hello and welcome to the Josh Ryan Radio Show, the radio show with Jay each week. My name is Josh Ryan, and if you're just tuning in now, we are joined with Jay for the second hour of the show.
Hello.
I speak too fast.
That's okay.
We're going to be speaking about more indie games, the future, the past, and a comparison to AAA gaming. And Jay will have his VR segment, so don't go anywhere.
ClickTeeside.com.
Jay, why are you breaking the microphones?
I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything at all.
Jay, you broke the microphone. It's on the webcam, Jay. You can
Oh,
see
it's
it.
okay, don't worry about it. Okay,
It's fine, they always come down.
Fantastic.
Okay, so continue to just end the news bit off. We spoke about the water jet, which broke the Nintendo Switch in 3 minutes and 46 seconds, which is a long time.
It's crazy.
Okay, so next is Titanfall 2. Has free DLC coming out tomorrow. Might be today, actually.
Good
No,
time
tomorrow
to,
is
good
tomorrow.
time to buy it.
I know, yeah.
Yeah.
Who bought it last night?
Me. Very fun.
You liked it? Who beat a single player?
The single player this morning.
Oh my god, I've had it since Christmas, and I have hardly played it. I really need to play it.
So fun. We're playing it after this radio show.
Oh, are we?
Yes, we
Right after it. Ooh.
Directly.
I don't have a life or anything. Okay, so yeah, free DLC. I think that's a great thing.
Yep.
Developers need to latch onto that a bit more. I think they need to think about following Titanfall's footsteps there.
Yeah,
A
it's
lot more games are doing it.
It's good.
Rocket
it's good.
League. There was another one that I forgot the name of. I always forget. I'm really good at this.
It's important that companies do that.
Oh yeah,
Just,
100%.
it keeps support up.
It keeps the community as
keeps the
well.
community happy.
Because if you look at COD, a lot of people don't have the map packs, so then the player count goes down.
Yeah, no one wants to spend all that money after just paying,
Exactly,
what,
yeah.
£60?
Exactly, yeah, you should
No
just
one
get it
wants
all.
to do that.
Anyway, and Titanfall didn't do that good either. I don't know if they're bringing out the free DLC because of that, because it didn't do that good.
Yeah.
I mean, that'd make no sense because they need more money, but
It's good that they're not charging for
Yeah,
it,
I
even
think it's
with the
exceptional.
kind of like mediocre reviews.
yeah, it didn't get great reviews. It was a lot. It was very hyped up, and then
Yeah.
it didn't really do
It's
that well.
surprising. It's really fun. It's really fun.
I think the multiplayer is pretty much the same as Titanfall 1,
Good.
which is
I'll
pretty much a good
annihilate
thing, yeah.
them. Annihilate. Ready.
Yeah. Okay, so Ajax Rest. Jay's going to this next week.
Yes. Is it next week?
Yeah. It's next Thursday.
I'm looking forward to that.
A week tomorrow. Oh, you can talk about it next week's show.
Yeah.
If you're here. I shouldn't just promote you.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be here.
Oh, will you know?
I will be.
Okay, so I don't know how to pronounce it. Battalion?
Battalion.
1944 is going to EGX Rest. That's a World War One shooter. It's not in early. I don't think you can play it yet. It's a very early game. We spoke about it in college on your presentation, Joe.
Oh, are you sure? Yeah. Certain.
Yeah, 100%.
Battalion 1944.
We spoke about it in college.
I don't remember.
Well, we did. We had to do a presentation in front of the class, and we recorded it. And we were speaking about it at the front of the class with me, you, and I forgot his name.
Chris.
Ashley.
Wasn't that? No, that was another game.
No, it was I can't even say it. Battalion.
No, it wasn't. It was
Either way, you definitely showed me this game,
Did I?
100%.
Okay.
I think you should look at it after this.
Sure.
But yeah, that's going to EGX Rest, which is an incredible announcement because it's
What?
a huge game. There's so much hype around it.
What is it?
It's a World War One shooter, very much like Battlefield 1, but a lot more realistic.
Okay.
What is it? You were the one that showed me it.
I don't. I really don't.
Yeah, so it's a great game.
Oh,
Well, it looks like a great game anyway.
I'll let you know after rest.
I imagine it'll be very busy though because it is a very, very popular game.
Yeah.
But anyway, we'll talk about that a bit more next week because we're going to be going over the EGX games next week.
Yep.
Getting hyped for it, even though I'm not going. Because I thought I was on holiday, but I'm not. Okay, so the future of indie gaming. Ooh, that's a big topic. That's like a dun dun dun.
I know, yeah.
Is it the future?
Who knows?
I think so.
Well, it's very hard to financially support yourself while making a game, and also, like, let's say you're doing it solo. That's
Yeah.
insane. That's
Yeah.
a big thing to do.
Of course, yeah.
You have to be extremely dedicated and, like, have such a set list of things to do. It's like, even right now, second semester of my games art course, I'm doing the game's prototype.
Yeah,
That's killing me.
yeah.
I love it.
But if you have a big team,
Yeah. At the
And
same time,
I think Kickstarters are a thing that every company's doing now.
yeah. I don't know.
I think by indie gaming is the future, I don't mean like I think when they get a publisher, there obviously won't be an indie game anymore. But
Yeah.
like them games, because AAA games aren't indie games.
Yeah. No.
But I mean, an indie game that has been an indie game that gets a publisher and gets released. And I
Yeah.
think indie games are better than AAA games, is what I'm trying to say.
In terms of
Because-
unique ideas, yeah.
Yeah,
They're
They're not
small
as
groups tend to.
they're not
think
as
of-
polished.
They're not as polished.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes that's a big point actually, because a lot of AAA games aren't polished at all.
Yeah, they rushed out for the sake of
Yeah,
getting it out there and getting money.
Exactly,
And funding
yeah.
the company, yeah.
like you look at, I hate bringing up the point like Call of Duty, but Call of Duty is the best point I can bring about this.
Right.
It's just like Call of Duty every year is not much polish to it. It's a few new guns, few new maps.
Yeah.
Maybe they said they're going back to the roots, which I'm excited for.
Yeah.
I hope they do. Like we were playing World at War a few days ago,
Yes.
with a friend, and that was incredible. I
Really
really enjoyed it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think if they go back to the roots, it'll be a really good idea.
Yeah.
But will AAA games die out? I don't
No.
know.
No, they won't. They won't. They'll always be.
Make too much money.
There's always be a
Yeah,
CEO and.
of course. Yeah, yeah.
But indie games are definitely more.
in terms of
inventive.
ideas and how unique they are,
Yeah.
then definitely because AAA games are literally the exact same thing
Yeah.
every time. Like I haven't seen a unique AAA game for a long time.
Yeah.
Can you think of one? A unique AAA game?
For Honor
Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, For Honor, yeah, that was a good one.
knocked you out the water there, didn't it?
I'll just leave. But I don't know. It's a big topic. I think it's a massive discussion.
I think it's a lot easier. Let's say you just finished university
Okay.
and you have a band. Oh yeah, your face there. It's kind of easier to if you have like a day job, something to do,
Of course.
a way of getting income, and you're not hired immediately after university from like Expertise or whatever. It would probably be a good idea to try and start your own company.
Yeah.
Like an indie company.
Yeah.
That seems like the next big thing.
Do
if
you,
are
in your
dedicated.
course, do you learn about all that still? Because we
Oh,
done
in
it in
terms of-
college,
in
like
terms of business
businesses,
and-
and
I don't think so.
you don't think so?
No,
Alright,
I
okay.
don't think so.
'Cause we done it in college, didn't we? It was the most boring
Yeah.
thing. It was alright. It wasn't awful.
Yeah,
But,
but that's what I'm saying. Like, if you want to start like an actual company, you get an actual publisher. It's a lot of work,
Yeah,
that
100%,
not many
yeah.
people are willing to do. So it's easier in that regard to
Yeah,
start an indie company.
Definitely.
And us bright-minded, young, aspiring university students,
Some of us are bright-minded.
yeah, we have unique ideas.
Yeah, true.
And,
Yeah.
and especially coming out of things like Journeyman and just third-year final projects, people make games and
The amount of game ideas you've given me
right.
and then gotten rid of, like I remember in school you were doing one, and like I think it was the last year of school or last few years of
I
school.
remember.
You were trying to develop something, you were learning
Yeah.
to code and
Yeah.
all that. So as you said, young minds have a lot more potential.
Yeah, it's
Um,
easier to start an indie company than making an actual deal
Well,
with a
it's harder.
publisher.
It sounds
It's harder, but easier if you have a
business-wise,
source of
but
income
yeah, of course, yeah.
and fellow people to join you. And
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
make all of them in university, don't you? So,
Yeah,
yeah, that's a really good point. Coming up next, we've got Jay's VR segment. He's been looking forward to this.
Ooh.
All week he's been, I want a VR segment.
On VS.
I want a VR segment,
Yeah.
Josh. Give me a VR segment. So that's coming up. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Tune.
Ooh, I like Razorlight.
I love them, yeah. Well, I say I love them. I only listen to like 2 of the songs.
In the morning and...
Yeah.
night.
How'd you guess?
Always in the morning.
Yeah. Okay, so this segment is Jay's VR segment,
Virtual
where he wants to,
reality.
his virtual reality
Ooh.
segment. Because last week's show didn't get recorded, so we want to speak about VR a little bit,
Yeah.
bit more.
When we did our last show, was it after I did the VR thing?
After you did, what do you mean?
Because I went to try the Vive, didn't I?
You went the next day. I
The
think.
next day.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I can talk a bit about
Yeah, go for
that experience
it. Yeah,
again.
take it away.
Okay,
Go on.
cool.
Go for it.
So
You're the horse now.
as I said before, last time, absolutely check around your local area and see if anyone's doing a Vive showing, because half the time they're free, and half the time, well, all the time they're worth it.
Yeah, definitely.
So absolutely, if you get a chance, do that. Vive has a store locator. I think it's storelocator.vive.com or vive.storelocator.com. Go check it out. Absolutely do that. If you live in the Middlesbrough area, Teesside University, Teesside Park in PC World in Teesside Park, I should say,
Yeah.
has one. Go to that. It's brilliant. So last week I went to there for the 3rd time, I think, and
Next time you need to bring me.
yeah, I'll bring you again. I think I'm good on VR right now, actually.
What do you mean?
I'm content with not going for a long time.
Yeah. Great.
Yeah.
Thanks. Guess I won't go then.
Well, just because they changed the rules,
No,
and
no, go on.
limited games
Yeah.
and such, but
It's fine.
I played John Wick.
Yeah.
That was good.
You
It was
liked it?
actually really fun. It's the first game I played that is gun-centric. So, of course, they have Space Pirate Trainer, which is cool, but it's one-handed. In John Wick, you actually have the second grip
Yeah.
on the foregrip of a rifle, so you can steady it with both hands.
I want them to get that game in the what was it called? The weird one that Nerdcube played. The one with the the gun.
I have no idea.
The recent video you done. We were talking about it after the show last week.
I don't know.
Oh my god, that's awkward. Hang on, just keep talking. I'll find it.
Okay, cool. So yeah, John Wick, really fun. What else was there? I believe Tilt Brush as well. Finally got a chance to play with that. Really fun. Wasn't very good at it. 2D art skills don't really transfer well into 3D
Yeah.
space. Trying to get angles on the brushes and such, kind of strange. But the app itself is brilliant. I can't really compare it to Oculus's Quill, which is basically their version of Tilt Brush. It's an 3D art program, which also looks really good. But I've never actually been on a consumer version Rift,
No.
so I can't really say much about it.
Wait, oh, Rift. Yeah, I thought you were on Vive. I was like, what?
No.
Yeah.
Rift. Obviously, they have the Oculus Touch controllers out now. So.
Is it out?
Oh yeah, well,
Oh, right.
Quill is the painting thing, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And it's the thing with Oculus Touch is it has the sort of thumb tracking,
Yeah.
so you can like lift and raise your thumb. And it's
Apparently
like
the controller feels so much better.
Yeah, that's
so
the thing. 'cause
I'm really happy about that.
Vive is
I mean,
just
the
like a
Vive controller
stick.
isn't bad. I
It's
don't
not
think
bad.
it's bad.
I think it's
I
alright.
didn't notice it. Like I didn't think it was bad
Yeah.
or anything. And the buttons are in the right place. So
Yeah, but the touch is like it sits in your hand, right?
yeah.
You don't really have to grip constantly, you know.
Yeah.
It's just kind of a Like,
Cool.
they seem better designed in that regard, but at the same time, Oculus is they don't really seem to have the games,
Yeah.
and most people with the Vive anyway are using a program called Revive to play Oculus Touch exclusive games on the Vive. So,
Yeah, because
like
Superhot. Yeah, I was just gonna say
Yeah.
Superhot came out for Oculus, and I was really gutted because it wasn't on the Rift.
Yeah,
But
the Vive.
apparently they're bringing the Vive, but apparently they're bringing it out for the Vive. So
Okay, fair enough. Then.
that's cool. The game I was on about was hot dogs, horseshoes, and
Oh, sorry. Yes.
hand grenades.
No. Yeah.
I really want them the PC World or just the Vive demos to bring that game in because it looks really cool.
Yeah.
You reminded me of it when you said 2 hands.
Yeah.
Because you use 2 hands on it for most guns, and it's
Yeah.
actually like guns. So
It's
it
the
looks-
most simulation-esque sort of VR game that focuses around guns.
yeah.
Next
100%.
to Onward, which is cool. Onward has I was going to talk about the movement system for Onward because not enough games sort of rely on the consumer to, not be physically
Yeah.
sick. So they always implement the teleportation. I'm sick of that.
I like how Google Earth VR done it. I know it's completely different, but
Yeah.
where
it's dependent on the is it?
What do you mean? No, I mean, if you, however you fly on it, I don't know what the button is, but it
right?
minimises the screen.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
So you don't get motion sick.
Yeah.
Which I think is a really good idea, because then you only see a tiny bit of it.
Even better is the fact that you're allowed to disable it.
Yeah.
Because if it was stuck like that, I'd be annoyed.
Really?
Personally. Yeah. So no, it's great to like get used to it.
But you
but-
want to fly around the city, do you, Jay?
Yeah, well, as soon as you do get used to it, you get your quote unquote VR legs,
Yeah.
right? So as soon as you get rid of that, there's no point in having that safety barrier
guess
to
so, yeah,
stop you
yeah,
from
yeah.
throwing up or whatever because you're used to it.
Yeah.
Some people want that full immersion thing, which is why I think the teleportation method of movement in VR games is.
I don't think it's a bad thing.
It's not a
I
bad
think
thing. I just think.
I think it works,
There should
but-
be alternatives,
yeah.
like in hot dogs, horseshoes, and hand grenades. You have the option between teleporting, and you have the option between doing a similar thing, like pointing where you want to go, and then it moves you there slowly,
Yeah.
which I think is better.
I liked how in the video I was watching on it, he was on the what's it called? Where they test all the guns. What is that
Shooting
place
range.
called? That's the one. I couldn't think of it.
Shooting range.
It makes sense. That's the obvious name.
Yeah.
I just couldn't get it in my head. Like the space was so small that you could just walk over and get a gun and then
Yeah.
walk back. Like
Yeah.
I think that must be really immersive.
Yeah,
Um,
and a lot of games tailor the playing experience specific to your room space. So depending on how much room you have, the game will dynamically change based on that.
It's so,
Like, it's really smart. In Hover Junkers, there's different ships depending on how much space you actually have.
really?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
and in games like Iron Wolf VR, which is a recently released Steam game
Yeah.
for virtual reality, that's like a submarine simulator, which sounds cool. And there's different stations depending on your room space and such.
Yeah, it's nice that games adapt to that,
Yeah, it's something that
'cause not everyone has like a huge room.
exactly developers are starting to get the basics of VR out
Yeah.
there. Like obviously the teleportation, different methods of movement. We're getting used to it. The different ways of operating different objects,
Yeah.
like guns, both grips.
It
like one
because when we were born, we were in the generation of when it got introduced. So if we weren't born now, sounds
right.
weird.
Okay.
It's a
I'll
weird
hang
way
on,
of doing
I'll
it.
hang on with you, but go on.
just
Yeah.
bear with me. Say if we were a bit younger,
Okay.
and we were born when VR was a bit more developed, we wouldn't see all of this. You wouldn't see the development of VR as in.
Oh yeah, I know.
It's a
Okay.
weird way to describe it, but
That's
like,
a weird way to say it, but yeah.
but like because we've seen the start of VR, we've seen like the development from the start of VR,
Yeah.
like
We're a
the
prime
Oculus
age.
to the Rift.
Prime age as well.
The
Yeah.
Oculus to the Rift. Oh my god. Oculus to the Vive.
Yeah.
I'm very tired. I'm not even tired. That's a weird excuse.
I do prefer Vive over Rift.
Oh yeah,
At the end
100%.
of the day.
Yeah. But I do like that Vive adapts. Like you don't see many people playing it, but sitting down you can also play the Vive. Like I thought it was
you
just
mean Rift?
no Vive.
No, you mean
No, I mean the Vive.
You can't. Oh, you mean you can't play?
Yeah,
because
because I thought it was only stood up at first.
Oh right.
And that's why I didn't want to buy one.
Yeah.
But
You can place that down.
you can place that down. You would never see people do it though, so
No.
it might be like pointless. I don't know.
Yeah.
But if you have a big enough space, I'd buy the Vive, and then
Oh, yeah.
eventually you can adapt.
Absolutely, and it's
Um,
not too much more expensive.
No, it's not too
It's a
bad.
better
no.
product. And the wireless Vive is coming out soon.
Yeah,
That
that's very good.
That's going to be very fun.
Because people always trip over the wires.
Yeah.
And,
Each time I've went to play it, it's been a bit of a problem.
I never tripped over them.
I never
but
tripped over
I
them.
was playing very simple games,
I
golf and
I feel it
jobs.
greasing my leg, and it's an annoyance.
Yeah.
And I kind of have to do like the
I can
little,
imagine. Yeah.
little pirouette with my foot to get
But
it
when are
over.
we going to play wireless VR? Like, are they ever going to get it at the demos? Actually, I remember him saying that they were trying to.
Soon.
Is that your segment done, or have you got a bit more?
I got more.
You got more?
I,
Go for
I
it.
can keep going.
Actually, we'll have a little break and then we'll go back to you.
Sounds good.
And this tune, oh god, this is a
Oh.
good song.
Oh, is it?
Uh,
Oh God. Okay.
Don't go anywhere. We've got more coming up.
Sky.
Oh,
Oh,
What?
I said sky.
I think it's a guy.
Ooh.
Shoot across the guy. Anyway, okay, so carry on, Joe, with your little VR segment.
Okay. Little.
Li-
Because this is. So, Witcher 3 devs, CD Projekt Red, they recently got, like, a small loan of $1 million.
Did you really just?
I think it was $1 million. It was a lot of money from
Yeah.
the Polish government. I think they're Polish. I'm pretty sure they're Polish, yes. Just to keep developing games, which is incredible.
Wow.
Now, this is kind of old news. That was like a month or so ago. So
So,
ago.
yeah.
But recently, shut up.
I'm not meaning to. Right, go on.
Witcher 3 developers, CD Projekt Red, they've expressed their interest in virtual reality, which is going to be amazing. With the funding that they have,
Yeah.
the large team that they have, their popularity, it would be an ideal time in the life of virtual reality headsets
Yeah.
to invest in the market, because they would make something brilliant.
Yeah,
Undoubtedly.
100%.
Just from the sheer amount of money they have and the success with The Witcher 3 and such. So, fingers crossed. That'll be awesome. Also, recent news developments. PlayStation VR, Sony's PlayStation VR headset. Next update. Now, this was March 6th, this news. So I'm not sure whether or not that update's come out, but I'm pretty sure it's much later on down the line.
Right, okay.
The next update is said to have a tracking improvement alongside with the aim controller stuff as well, which is coming out.
So they're updating it through the software?
Yes.
That's a weird way to do it.
Interesting. A few tweaks, I guess. I'm not sure. I'm not too sure.
That's so weird.
But that is much needed.
Oh, yeah,
Because
100%.
from what I've seen, and I haven't personally tried PSVR yet, but from what I've seen,
The tracking's not good.
tracking's
It's
not good.
at all. I thought they'd need additional hardware or something.
I was hoping that they'd not use the ball
Yeah.
ball tracking head like that. Those are pretty bad.
Oh, yeah, they're awful.
Yeah,
the PlayStation Move controllers,
They're
that's
old.
what they are.
Yeah, PlayStation.
Yeah,
Move
they're
controllers.
really, I hope they've updated them. I hope
Yeah.
they've just took them from the PS3, because that would be awful.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's PS3.
It's
isn't it?
PS3, yeah. It was a PlayStation, because Kinect, remember Kinect?
Yeah.
That came out,
Yeah.
and that went so under the radar. I was so excited for that, and I got it, and my room wasn't big enough.
We played it.
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah.
We did. We had to. We were playing Kinect Adventures, and you had to jump over stuff and that. Oh god, it was awful.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. But yeah, that's much needed, and it's a similar thing with the Oculus Touch.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen with the tracking on those, because it's reliant on these the camera posts. The sort of when you turn around and face away from the trackers, it's kind of an issue.
Yeah.
It loses tracking, whereas obviously with Vive you
With
have
Vive,
the,
you have
the
the
two
yeah.
lighthouses. So yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, that fixes things. And I just wanted to talk about Realities, which is I think Realities is the Valve-made photogrammetry sort of app. So it's if you don't know what photogrammetry is, taking loads of pictures of a real life location and then converting it to 3D.
Yeah, there's already one of them out, isn't there?
Yeah, Destinations. It's either Destinations or Realities. One of them is Valve, I'm pretty sure, or at least supported by Valve. And I tried it with the DK1 headset.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible. Oh my god! And also the lab as well has them as well. You know, the photogrammetry, like
Yeah,
real
yeah,
life
the lab, that
locations.
was all I was on about, yeah.
Yes, yes.
I remember that having it. That's made by Valve. So.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So yeah, I want to see more of that, because honestly, they're incredible. Especially right now, they use the technology where you have to teleport through to specific areas because that's where they're taking the pictures from.
Yeah.
But it would be so amazing to walk through that location, real life, not just like
Yeah.
really nice
100%,
graphics,
yeah,
but
yeah.
real
Definitely.
raw data. Really cool.
Okay, so coming up next, we're going to be quizzing Jay after this next song.
Is it a better
Um,
quiz than last week?
I hope so. But last week's show isn't on record anymore, so it's fine.
Brilliant.
Oh god, it was so bad. I had questions for him that were just like, I was wrong for most of them apparently.
Metal Gear, was it?
So yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so that's coming up. Don't go anywhere because it should be fun.
Yeah.
It's going to be all professional at this time. It's going to be more buzzers.
Oh boy.
Stay tuned. All right, are you ready?
No.
That was a weird ending to the song. You're not ready?
Quiz.
Okay,
Okay.
we won't do it.
Let's do it.
Right. Okay, so it's 5 questions.
Okay.
Hopefully. Yes.
Ooh.
Our buzzers are working.
Okay.
Right. So it's basically it's a bit of games and a bit of YouTube news.
Okay.
We've spoke about it in the show, so you should be okay.
Okay.
The game ones are a bit irrelevant, but it's fine. Question 1.
Ooh.
What is the name of the Titan you are giving him Titanfall 2? No, wait. Let me ABC.
Okay.
Because I know you're going to go. A. BT7724, the exact number. B. B27274, or C. BT7247.
7-2. Wait. C. Yes. C. Really?
It's BT7274.
Wait, which one was that?
Hmm?
Which number was that?
B.
Oh, letter.
B.
Sorry. Oh.
7274.
Oh god,
Was B.
I completely like my head scrambled there. I knew it was I had in my mind it's BT7274, and then
And then you went for C.
whatever, I
Oh.
went for C. Yeah,
Aw.
idiot. Oh well, that's okay.
Look
It's good to hear the buzzer sometimes. Make sure it works, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, sure.
Right.
I played it this morning.
That's why I was questioning it.
Yeah. Okay.
Who is the final boss fight on Resident Evil 5? Is it A. Irving, B. Irving? Is that what you say? B. Jill, or C. Wesker?
Oh, Wesker. Yeah.
I knew
God.
you'd get that one, 100%.
It's
Even I
not,
remember
it's not
that
like
one.
a spoiler or anything, is it? Nah.
No,
Not really.
no, it's been out
like
for-
obvious.
It's been out for long enough. Ooh, where's
always-
the front of the mic? There it
It's
is.
always Wesker.
Question 3. What year was YouTube founded?
Oh, sorry, go on.
Don't you dare. A. 2006, B. 2005, or C. 2007?
2005. Yes.
Question 4. Another YouTube one. This is from the show, from
Okay.
earlier in the show.
Okay.
What was the date that YouTube said they were getting rid of annotations? Go on, just say it if you remember it.
I don't remember
You
it.
don't remember it.
Okay.
A. May 1st, B. May 3rd, or C. May 2nd?
May 2nd. Yes.
Okay.
A
so
day after your birthday.
I know.
Hey.
What did I say the top selling game on Steam for indie gaming was at the moment? Is it A. RimWorld, B. Subnautica, or C. Sim Airport?
Sim Airport. I do remember
That one was obvious.
Yeah.
You were gonna get that one.
Brilliant.
All right, yeah. So you got 4 or 5.
4 or 5.
Yeah.
With the one that I got
With
wrong.
the one that you got wrong, that was actually right technically, but
Yeah,
you said it wrong. So
PT7274.
Yeah. Well, that was all right. That took me. That was honestly out of the whole list script. That quiz was the hardest thing to do. I can never think of
You
questions.
could make it gameplay specific, game specific, like the Metal Gear one that we did last week.
Yeah.
Do that. Yeah. I like those, but I mean that was fun as well.
Yeah.
Minus the fact that I got the most obvious question, like technically
Well,
wrong.
you know, oh well.
Oh well.
Coming up in the show, we're just going to be ending the show off with some final thoughts on indie gaming and a
Yep.
bit of- oh god, pardon me. Yeah, just ending the show basically. So don't go anywhere. That was Click's record of the week there. A bit of Kasabian. I never really listened to Kasabian.
Same.
Yeah, cool. We're fun.
input.
Okay, so this is our last bit of the show now. If you're only just tuning in, you've got the end of the show, which is it's fine. The show will be up later in the week.
Yep.
Okay, so our final thoughts on indie gaming.
Yes.
We
I mean, if I don't get hired at the end of university,
Yeah.
it's probably the thing that I'll be going into. I wouldn't mind getting a tight knit community of friends.
what about freelancing?
That's hard.
Is it?
That's very hard.
it?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
because
okay.
you're your own boss, and that's
True,
also
yeah.
a really bad thing.
Is it? I
Yeah,
don't know with
but
you.
You have to be so on point with everything that you do.
Yeah.
You know, and maybe I'd be up for it, but it's getting the audience and getting like.
Yeah, of course, getting the recognition.
Yeah, it's not easy, especially in such an art.
Although I don't think building your own business is that easy either.
No, but if you're not doing the business side of things and you're just doing the outside,
True,
of things,
yeah, yeah.
just tag along.
Just
See how
get
it
someone
goes.
from the business sector of Teesside University.
Yeah, well, we got some people who are doing the art course who are actually like really business oriented.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
That's all right then.
It's pretty cool.
It's who you know, not what you know.
Exactly. It's all
that
contact.
quote is so true.
I've
Like,
said,
I never thought about it until...
I've said so many times,
recently.
like when we were going through college and stuff, it's all about who you know.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
all about contact
100%.
and stuff.
Yeah, guarantee. Like, my course, I'm doing TV and film. And, like, to get into a film, it's who you know. Because
Pretty much.
you're not gonna... To become an editor on a film, it's who you know. Like, one of my friends knows this girl who keeps hiring him.
Yeah.
So then he keeps getting work for his CV. Because they know each other really well, so...
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, that is the end of our show. Coming up, we've got You've Got a Friend in Me, little tune. Like, You Got a Friend in Me. But yeah, thanks for listening and thanks for being here, Jay.
Yeah, it's alright.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.